All right, all right. I am here. Welcome to the recap. I know I have been missing. I am your host, Sexy Harlem 125, and I haven't been here for the last two Sundays. If you read my community wall, you know why. And I'm still going through a little bit of a grieving process. So I'm here to catch up with you guys. I owe you two Sundays. So this is the reason why it says the recap episode 25 and 26. So I'm doing last Sunday and yesterday. So I usually start off with what I've been doing. And as you know, Pride was yesterday, and I didn't go to Pride yesterday. I couldn't do it. And on top of that, when I got the news that shook me to my core, I just couldn't come on here with y'all and talk because I was crying so much. I must have cried for like 3 days in a row. I just couldn't even think about it. And they say there's certain stages to grief. So I guess I went through the first three stages. The first one is shock. The second one, hey Sonia J, how are you? I hope you're doing well. The first one is shock when you hear the news, and the second one is grief, and the third one is acceptance. And that's just me and how I deal with it. So this was someone that I watched grow up on this, on my floor. We all moved in days apart from each other. And thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you so much. And I basically watched her grow up. I watched her grow up. I watched her turn into a woman. I watched her be pregnant with her baby. I watched the baby. Oh God, here we go with this now. I watched the baby grow up, and now she's a woman, and she's burying her mother. So if you have ever buried a parent, you already know what that's like. So I mean, you can pray for me, but I would prefer for you to pray for her, because not only is she getting ready to bury her mother, she just buried her grandfather Saturday. So it's just a whole thing. And that's where, let me put my phone on do not disturb. That's where I have, you can say I've just been in my feelings. I mean, because it's just so much for you to, go through. And you watch someone, um someone that they've grown up and everything like that, and then the next thing you know, they gone. So I know we all have to go. We all have a date, although my date has been erased. I keep saying that. My date has been erased. I don't have a date, you know. So that just means I'm going to live forever. And I don't think I want to live forever, at least to 110. I would like that, So that's where I'm at right now in all of this. I'm feeling I'm feeling much better than I was. I'm doing better than I was. Let's say that. I'm doing better than I was. Thank you so much, Sonia. I'm doing better than I was, and it's a hard thing. It's a real hard thing. And then that brings up memories of everyone else that is, going on. But in any instance, I'm here to catch up with y'all and to talk about the recap. The recap is when I come through, I post questions of the day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I post those for you all to answer. You can leave a comment under the video because I posted to my community wall, which one is due right now. And I can't, I don't want to do it while I'm here with y'all. When I'm finished, then I'll get off and I will post the question of the day on my community wall. But I come through, I put the questions on my community wall, and then on Sundays, I come through to answer the questions with you guys so you can get my point of view. Okay? That's how I decided to give back to my subscribers so they would know my opinion too. You know, just asking you all to give me your opinion is not fair if I don't come through and give you mine. So, we're going to start with Monday, June 16th, 2025. The thought for that day was a day without laughter is a day wasted. And I believe that you have to laugh at least once a day. Laughter is not only good for the soul, it's good for you. It changes your mood. Call up a friend, talk to them, y'all laugh and talk. Because I love to laugh every single day. I really do. I got to find something to laugh about. Um, so if you're walking around and you're just mean with a mean face all day long, that doesn't make sense to me. You gonna walk around all day and you're not gonna laugh? Come on now. You gotta laugh about something, at least laugh at life. So the question for that day, 616, was how many subscriptions do you have? Oh my God. Let me see. I'm gonna have to pick up my phone for this one. Let's see. Where can I go? I'm gonna go. Okay, I know what to do. So I can actually tell y'all I have one subscription here on YouTube. And no, I have one subscription, Patreon. I have Stars. I have 2 Roku channels, Hulu, and Netflix, Prime. Let's just say I have seven subscriptions. And those subscriptions, one is for Patreon, as I said, and the others are for my television, all those channels I like to watch. Yes, you have to laugh. You got to laugh at something. You can laugh at yourself. I know I do. So I have about 7 subscriptions. Yeah, about 7. And one of them is getting ready to change in the near future. But, it is what it is. So that's my answer. I have 7 subscriptions. Okay. Um Now if you want to take it further, as in how many, hold on please. Okay. If you want to take it further, as in how many people are you subscribed to, that's a lot. How many people you are subscribed to on YouTube? I'm subscribed to very a lot of people on YouTube, on Instagram. Um, Facebook wouldn't count because that's more like a follow. So yeah, but just the subscriptions that I mentioned, you know what I mean? Subscriptions, paid subscriptions. Oh, you do Twitch too? I'm not into Twitch. I don't know why. I try, I gotta do my research on that one. I gotta do my research on Twitch and see what's going on. But yeah, that's my answer. So moving on to Wednesday, June 18th, 25, the thought for that day was intelligence without ambition is like a bird without wings. I agree with that. Intelligence without ambition. You can be as intelligent as you want to be. And if you don't have ambition to further that intelligence, then yeah, you are a bird without wings. You are a bird without wings. So the question for 6/18/25 was, have you ever been scuba diving? And I can honestly say I have not. I've wanted to go scuba diving, but the way the ocean is set up, I don't know. What you said? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The way that ocean is set up, I know that when you want to, but you're scared. Now, see, if I went on a vacation and that was one of the things that I could do that was included, then they would really have to run it down to me like, are there sharks in this water? What am I getting myself into? Explain it to me. How deep do I have to go? I mean, whoo, what you said, knowing me, they'll love to come and get me. Oh my God. I'm just, it's something that I want to do. It's like on my bucket list. You know what I'm saying? So maybe in the near future, maybe. So moving on, that was Wednesday. This next one is Friday, 6/20/25. And the thought for that day was the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Hey, hello. How are you, Miss Toussaint? How are you? So I'm going to read that again. Friday, 6/20/25. The thought for that day was the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. I agree with that because stupidity has no limits. Okay. I am doing quite well. I am progressing in this grieving process. I am progressing. I am progressing. So, stupidity can go much further than genius. Okay. You find some real stupid people out here. I mean, stupid to the core. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, genius has its limits, and stupidity can go on and on and on. All right. So, the question for that day, Friday, 6/20/25, was if you had to be handcuffed to someone for 24 hours, who would you choose? And we're not even going to think about saying Jesus now. And this one, Jesus does not count, okay? So, if you could be handcuffed to anyone for 24 hours, who would it be? Who would it be? For me, for 24 hours? I'm trying to think of somebody that wouldn't get on my nerves. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say the wife. Not because, that is my wife, but because I know those 24 hours would fly by because she would make me laugh and I would be cracking up so much that I would forget about the time. You know what I mean? So, what did you say? I played it safe. Oh my God. Well, I got somebody else I could be handcuffed to, my bestie. You know what I'm saying? What you say? You can't think of anyone? Not nobody. You can't think of anyone that you wouldn't mind being handcuffed to for 24 hours. No husband, no sister, no brother. Yeah, I did play it safe with that one, but I could be handcuffed to my best friend for 24 hours too. We would be looking crazy and laughing like a motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying? That's just how we get down. So, all right. So that completes the week before last. Uh, oh yeah, my bestie from high school or college. Both are super cool. Okay, see, I knew it had to be somebody that you wouldn't mind being handcuffed to for 24 hours. All right, so that completes the week before last. So here we are at the week that just went by. So for Monday, 6/23/25, the thought for that day was faith is love taking the form of aspiration. Faith is love taking the form of aspiration. And I like that. Okay. So, oh, this is a funny one. And I already got my answer. I knew my answer when I read the question, I knew my answer. So, the question for 6/23/25 was give your funniest answer to why the chicken crossed the road. Give your funniest answer to why the chicken crossed the road. My answer is to get away from the beef sector. That's my answer. The chicken crossed the road to get away from the beef sector, child. I said, no one is going to think of that answer. That chicken said, hell no, I'm getting the hell up out of here before one of them decide to fry me. Let me cross this road right now. Woo, child. So that's my answer to my funniest answer to why the chicken crossed the road. So moving on, y'all don't have an answer to why the chicken crossed the road? Give your funniest answer to why the chicken crossed the road, because nobody left a comment. So since y'all in here, I can take a sip of water while y'all thinking of y'all answer. Chicken crossed the road to get away from the other stinky chickens. Oh, Sonia Jane. The chicken crossed the road to get away from the rooster. Oh my God, y'all are funny. Oh my God, y'all are funny. See what I mean by laughter? Sonia J said him too. Oh my God. See, this is why you need laughter, because it lightens your spirit. Okay, so that was Monday, 6/23/25, and here we are at Wednesday, 6/25/25. And the thought for that day was the knives of jealousy are honed in on the details. And you can tell when someone is jealous of you or what you're doing or whatever it is. You can tell because they hone in on the details. If you listen, you'll be able to tell that they're jealous. They're jealous because I can go shopping anytime I want. That's why they hate on my clothes. Or they're jealous because I went out and went to the movies and they didn't get to see the picture that I saw, whatever it is. I'm just off the top of my head. So I agree with that. If you pay attention, you have to pay attention and you'll be able to tell. So the question for that day, here come another one. Oh my God. The question for that day was, could you ever be a mortician, assuming it paid really well and you needed a job? Could you? Or could I? Let's see. I can't do it. Oh, excuse me. I can't do it. I mean, they say the dead can't hurt you. They say the dead can't hurt you, but it's just the fact that in this instance, I need a job. And that's the only one I could get. I think I would rather be a Walmart greeter first. I would rather be a Walmart greeter or okay, I had a lot of jobs coming up, right? From the time I was 14 all the way up until I got my lupus diagnosis, right? So Yeah, I think a mortician would be the last thing I could be. I could not be a mortician. And my hat goes off to the ones who are doing it. They are needed. You understand? They are needed, and yeah, that's all I can say. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, so that was Wednesday, 6/25/25. And Friday, the thought for Friday, 6/27/25, was a good plan executed now is better than a plan executed next week. A good plan executed now is better than a plan executed next week. Yeah, yeah, because you never know what's coming. So, you know how they say we make plans and God laughs? God laughs because he already knows what's going to happen. So let's just say I made a plan, right? I said, tomorrow I'm going to go to the movies, and, I'm going to, after the movies, I'm going to go out to dinner. I'm going to enjoy myself. You know what I mean? And something happens. Let's just say it starts exactly. Exactly. You could be rushing into something. Exactly. So let's just say it starts hailing outside. I can't go. You know what I mean? Or I made a plan. Like, me and my bestie, we like to go shopping, right? We just did shopping Saturday. So we made a plan to go to a store on the 8th, but we can't go because she has something to do. So we had to change that date to something else. When you make these plans, anything can happen. That's just how life is. So making the plan now and, trying to go ahead and execute it is not, if it goes through, that's fine, but if it doesn't, it just wasn't meant you know so the question for that day was, and this is crazy because when I wrote this, I didn't figure in a couple of things. I'm going to tell you what I didn't figure in. The question is, how many pairs of shoes do you own? Now, what I didn't figure in was boots, sandals, and sneakers. So a sneaker is not a shoe, so we can write that off. Um, a boot is not a shoe, so we can write. I mean, when you say shoes, I think of everything I have. That's what I think of. So to make it simple, I'm just going to include everything. Boots, shoes, sandals, and sneakers. I'm envisioning my closet right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm getting to about 25 here because I would have had more, but around about 2 weeks ago, I got some things together to donate to the church. And I donated 2 pairs of boots, 2 pairs of sneakers, and 1 pair of shoes that I had only worn one time. And I mean, I paid money for them shoes. Those are the aerosols. And that's, something that I have in my closet right now that's a staple for me, aerosols. But anyway, let's just say 30, a round number. I have 30 pairs of shoes, sneakers, sandals, boots, and regular shoes all together. Let's say 30. Yeah, because I just brought a pair of sandals about 2 weeks ago. What you said, I bought a pair of aerosols and they hurt your feet. Well, girl, now it depends on the shoe and it depends on your foot. Now, why did you buy? Did you try them on while you was in the store? Did you try them on? Because I always try mine on. I have to. Hey, outspoken one. How you doing? Did you return them? Did you return them? Because I'm gonna tell you, I have a I have a small foot. What you say? Is it a 10? No, ma'am. In the closet. Well, see, now maybe you need to go through your closet so that you can make a donation to your local church. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, the ambulance has gone by. Yeah, I I think there's an aerosol store on 34th Street or 14th Street or 42nd. I would have to check, but the way my feet are set up, I wear a size 7, right? So now when I go in the aerosols, which I got one more pair of sandals to donate, and I'm gonna do it. Okay. Matter of fact, I got 2 pair, but one I just bought like 2 years ago, and I'm like, I paid $60 for those damn sandals. But anyway, no, I didn't. I paid $80. But in any instance, what I have to do is I really have to try them on in store. Now, if you've heard of Macy's online, Macy's.com, they have a wide array of shoes, sandals, boots, etc. That is where I go to get my um some of my sandals. Okay, some. So, what the hell is going on outside? That's where I go to get some of my sandals online. And um it hasn't been a hit or miss for me because when I go on that site, oh, you like Clark Cloud steppers. I'm gonna have to look into that. I wear size 7 and my feet are narrow. And you know that little part on the back of your heel that holds the strap? I can't wear shoes that have a strap on the back because my little foot will walk right out of them. And that's the problem that I'm having with one of the pairs of sandals that I have. It's a slingback. I can't do slingbacks because it'll come right off my foot. That, you know, and on top of that, in certain stores, I would wear size 7, and in other stores, I would wear size 6.5. So when I go on that site, I know that I wear size 7, right? So I'm gonna get some more boots for the winter coming up. And I know I wear size 7 in those boots. Birkenstocks, I wear size 7 in the Birkies. Okay, I'm wearing my Birkies right now. So I also go to Rainbows, and I like their sandals. Their Rogue line, Rouge. Their Rogue line is good. I like that line for them. Now, I did get a pair of sandals from there, and I'm telling you, they are the most comfortable sandals. Whew, I wore those things Saturday, and they are so very comfortable. They was only $12.99, but you're not really expecting, anything for $12.99. You expecting to wear it for the summer, and that's it. You know what I mean? But I even gave away, oh my God, I gave away some black wedge boots. Oh my God. And I knew I wasn't going to wear them, because of the fact that wedges, nah. I had those boots for like 10 years and only wore them once. Only wore them once. Okay. So let me that's the site. Yeah. Only wore them once because they're wedges and they were high. And I was being cute. Okay. I was being cute. I would wear those with my little leather stretchies in the wintertime, and you know, child, I'm telling you. So I got all those things together and I gave them away, and it hurt my heart. I'm telling you, it hurt my heart to the utmost. But I know that I wasn't going to wear them. So why are they sitting in the closet? Just like and I donate to the church around the corner because they help the homeless women. They help the men. You're welcome. They help the men as well. But, they do this so that women can be job ready. So I made sure that the things that I was giving, they were casual or you can wear them on a job. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, those the sneakers and the shoes and the boots that I gave away totaled at least $200. At least. At least. And I'm like, oh my God. I couldn't believe that I did that. Would you say I have some just sitting in the closet? See what I'm saying? Now, I got a pair of old ass Timberlands in the closet, but those are going to have to go in the garbage. I cannot see anyone wearing those old ass Timberlands. We talking about the construction ones, and I keep those around. Okay, all right, it's okay. I just keep that. I keep those boots around for the deep snow. Okay, so let's just say I have two pairs of Timberlands. I have a pair that's for the deep snow, and I have a pair for when I'm being cute and it's not raining and it's not snowing outside. It's just cold. What? See, what I like about that site, Macy's, is that they will extend you credit and you can pay whatever you get, you can pay it all. You know what I'm saying? It's like how they say it, revolving, revolving credit, you know? They give you a limit. They cursing me out right now because I won't order. I just ordered like 2 months ago and they want me to order again. And I'm like, no. I'm like, excuse me? I don't owe you any money, but right now you're being a little bit, you're harassing me a little bit. The thing that I like is that you get the credit, you can use it. They'll, your monthly payment is low. You don't have to pay it all at one time. That's what I like. So I shop there, you know. I shop there. Oh yeah, I gotta go online and get these kids because I just hold on, y'all. Hold on. My wife is calling. All right. I like the fact that I can go to that site and I can get some Uggs because I got these Uggs that I want. And since, they are also, there's another site also that I don't use very often, but I know y'all probably heard of it. It's called Stoneberry. Now, a lot of people, a couple of my girlfriends, they would rather go to Amazon than Stoneberry. But listen, I shop all over. I'm not rich, but I'll go and look. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put that in the chat too. So you can go there and get kitchenware and stuff like that. You've never heard of them. Go give them a look. I mean, if you are a person that compares prices, you might see something lower on Amazon than you would Stoneberry. Amazon might have it and Stoneberry might not, because they do houseware, kitchen, bedroom, sheets, curtains, what else? Christmas trees. It's just one of those. You know what I'm saying? You are very welcome. So I If I buy something, I'll take my little bit of time to pay it, depending on what the price is. And, a lot of people like Amazon because it's faster, And speaking of Amazon, don't forget Prime Day is the 8th to the 11th. The 8th to the 11th on Amazon. Another thing is, if you what? You cooking? You cooking rasta pasta? Say word. Well, you can always come back to the video too, Mr. Salt. You can come back to the video as well. um yeah. Amazon is from the 8th to the 11th. They're having a Prime Day air quote sale. So now what I discovered is um the Amazon, and this is not for everybody, the Amazon credit card, okay? That's what I had went on Amazon because my phone died and I needed a phone. So when I logged in from my laptop that I'm talking to y'all on right now, I logged in and I was like, they had it at the top, $150 gift card if you qualify for credit. So now, what a lot of people I'm just now seeing this comment. Oh, so a lot of people seem to think that if you apply for the card, you have to apply all the way through to get that $150 gift card, because that's what I got. But me myself, I applied all the way through, and they sent me my card and everything like that. But the $150 is if you qualify. If you qualify, they'll put $150 on your account, and you ain't got to go no further. Just to see if you qualify, they'll send you a $150 gift card. I don't know how much it's going to be this year, but if you are curious, log in on Prime Day. Don't log in from your phone unless your phone is all you have. If you have a laptop, log in from your laptop, and that banner should be right across the top. See, this is another person who makes me laugh. So the banner should be right across the top. And it's an advertisement. They'll say, hey, if you qualify for this credit card, we'll give you $150, $150 gift card, or we'll give you a $200 gift card, or we'll give you $100 gift card. You ain't got to take it no further than that. They'll give it to you because you have an account. You're a Prime member. Now, if you aren't a Prime member, then of course that amount is going to be lower. Okay? If you don't have a Prime account. But I guess a lot of people didn't know about that because I didn't know. And I went right on ahead. I went through with the process. They gave me my credit limit, and I've been good ever since. I applied that $150 gift card to the phone I wanted, and it came right off. So now it's a matter of control for me. it's you know how we shop on Amazon. We see this, we see that. We got a wish list. You know, I have like 7 uh, lists on Amazon for different categories. You know, I got a craft category, I got a nail category, all these things. So it's just a matter of control and how much you shop. Now, I got 2 cards attached to my account, my regular debit card and the credit card. They want you to use the credit card when you order because you get 5% back on everything. Okay? You get 3% back on other things, 1%, 2% back on, you know, other stuff. Oh, yes, they do, girlfriend. Yes, they do. You didn't know that? I didn't know that either. But now you learned something today. You learned something today. So if you go to the site and they're offering, I would wait until Prime Day. Remember, Prime Day is from the 8th to the 11th. So I would wait for that window. You should, because they're offering gift cards for you to apply. If you just want to see if you qualify, they'll give you the gift card. But if you want to go further and you want to apply for the credit card, they'll let you know right then and there what they can give you, what amount they can give you. Yes. So yes, go ahead. If you can afford. Now, you know, with a credit card, the lowest amount monthly is $30. So anytime I have a credit card, which I have one, two, I think I have 3. See, you have Prime. So, you know, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. All I'm saying is see if you qualify. You can still get the gift card if you don't want to go through the process of having that credit card. They'll still give you the gift card. You know what I mean? So you ain't losing nothing by seeing if you qualify. However, what I'm saying to y'all is wait until Prime Day because the amount might be higher. The amount of the gift card might be higher. Okay? It might be $150. Do you know what you can do with a $150 gift card? You already know what you can do with a $150 gift card. So it might be more. I got 150. Maybe it'll be 200 this Prime Day. But my advice would be to wait until Prime Day to see if you qualify. And then they'll send the gift card right to your account. Once you qualify, they'll send it right to your account. It'll be right there. If you don't want to go no further, you don't have to. Now, had I applied for this card around about the time of the pandemic, do you not realize that I didn't even know this, okay? They were given credit limits of $10,000 during the pandemic, and I had no idea. I had no idea. If I would have knew that, I would have applied back then. So, I'm quite sure I don't have to tell. Yeah, yeah. Yes. So I'm quite sure I don't have to tell anybody how to apply for a credit card because I'm quite sure you ladies have credit cards. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me. Yes, ma'am. So I would wait until Prime Day to see if you could get um a higher gift card amount. That's all. That's all you got to do. Go ahead and see if you qualify, and you'll get a gift card. Period. Child, I didn't know either. It was over for me when I found out. But I was out of my phone, and then I ordered a phone from HSN, and I found out that that phone didn't have um I couldn't add a SIM card for extra storage, not a SIM card, a micro SD card. I couldn't add a micro SD card to that phone. So now I had to send that phone back. And HSN has changed their policies now. You have to pay for whatever you're sending back. You have to pay for it. So I said, okay, no problem. But I sent that phone back. I didn't even open the box. I sent that phone back and got the one that I have now from Amazon because Samsung is on Amazon. I'm not a Apple person. Not because I don't want to be, it's because I just can't. The phones seem to be a little bit confusing, but I'm an Android girl. So, everybody chooses what they want. They want, Samsung, they want Apple, it don't matter. Okay, and another thing is, um, if you have WhatsApp, and I'm quite sure y'all know this too, if you have WhatsApp and you have a Samsung and your friend has an Apple, y'all can still talk. Okay. Y'all can still FaceTime and all that. You know what I mean? So my bestie didn't know that, and I told her that the other day, and she was like, "What? Yeah, girl, go ahead and download that app." But we talk on the phone all the time, so you know. All right, y'all. I've been here for almost an hour, and I will be back. Let me see. Let me look at my phone because I know the 4th of July weekend is coming. Let me look at the calendar. Oh, the 4th is on a Friday. So Sunday is the 6th, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to come that Sunday because I know a lot of people are going to be out doing their thing for the 4th of July. Or maybe I'll just come anyway. I mean, it doesn't take me long. It doesn't take me long at all. And while I'm sitting here, I'm going to while I'm sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and uh no, I'm going to wait till I finish. I'm going to wait till I finish. We've been at this for an hour. We are officially at an hour. So I want y'all to take care. Take good care. Take good care. Great care. Excellent care. Take great care, be blessed, never stressed, and stay safe always. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Sonia J, Miss Toussaint, and Outspoken One. Thank y'all so much. Y'all made my day. We laughed and everything. Y'all have a great week, and I will see you on Sunday. If I'm not coming Sunday, I will leave a message on my community wall. Y'all take care. Talk soon. Later.